Having a Kundli in your pocket, in your phone, in your tablet will come handy, because whenever there is a transit and you are watching such videos, you can directly go to your horoscope and check how it is related to your own horoscope. How is the Dasha Mahadasha right now running in your life? And for that, you can book a Kundli PDF report, which is an elaborate report, a system generated 300 plus pages report, which caters to your need of all the astrology data. It feeds you with not only your basic charts, but also detailed Shodash work chart, divisional charts, all the types of Dasha, Mahadasha, Antardashas, and also an overview of 10 years of your life with current year predictions. This gives you a great guidance and a bird's eye view of your life in the future, how the future holds for you, and you can decide for yourself whether you want to take that step that you are thinking of. So book your Kundli PDF today and keep the destiny in your own hands. You will get a bonus numerology section if you book our detailed Kundli PDF. For more types of PDF reports catering to different yogas, catering to all the 20-year analysis, 10-year analysis, check out the website. Aries. In case of Aries ascendant, Jupiter is now in the 3rd house out of Ardra Nakshatra and in its own Nakshatra of Punarvasu. The theme of Punarvasu is rehabilitation, reinstatement, re-establishment, getting back your power. It increases the potential of the horoscope, and for you in the 3rd house, Jupiter increases your communication potential. It improves your communication skill. It makes your speech very influential. It makes your expression, your work more influential, and now you will be able to take more responsibility in a given span of time. This is also going to affect your siblings, your friend circle, people who are at one arm distance. That means people who you can call at 2 a.m. for anything. Such kind of friendship will become stronger. And if you have any issues with your siblings, it will be resolved. But yes, you will have to play the role of a guide, mentor, and you will have to ensure that you are equally spiritual. With Jupiter in the 3rd house, this can increase the amount of short trips for learning, work, spiritual growth. Jupiter being the lord of the 9th house, in the 3rd house, it shows that your attempt towards travel will also increase. Your desire to travel will increase. Maybe you have lost that desire owing to the responsibilities you carry. Now you would want once again to be free. This Jupiter gives you the opportunity to exercise the free will. Now, 3rd house is always about new ideas, new ventures. It is the first of the Kama trine, 1, 7 and 11 house, and 3rd house is your arm strength, your Purushartha. With Jupiter coming in Punarvasu, it gives back the strength to your arms, and now you can actually do a lot of positive stuff. Considering Mars out of the grip of Ketu, and Mars, which is your ascendant lord, is in now 6th house, then 7th, then its own Scorpio, own house Scorpio. So the journey of Mars is actually positive. Jupiter can give you a lot of courage, and you will take bold steps towards new business, towards travel. And if you are connected to hospitality industry, if you are connected to travel and tourism sector by any way, you will end up gaining back the business, and this will give you new ideas by which you can bounce back. So it's a transit where you can re-announce your success. On the other hand, because your expression becomes more vocal, you become more expressive, your Vishuddhi chakra becomes very active, you will be able to give your opinion, especially you will be fiercely protecting the dharma, because Jupiter has an aspect on the 9th house in on its own zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So this shows that you will be very, very proactive in a lot of things. But sometimes what can happen is that Jupiter can overwhelm you. You can bite more than you can chew. If Jupiter in your birth chart is negative or debilitated, it might mean that you will not understand when to stop. Yes, it gives you the power, it gives you the potential, but you have to understand your own limitations. On that sense, you have to do Jupiter related remedies by praying to Bhagwan Gurudev, by chanting Om Guruve Namah every Thursday, and then also by chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam. Jupiter will aspect from Punarvasu to the 7th house, 9th house and 11th house. So all the Kama Trikon comes under the realm of Jupiter, the guidance of Jupiter, and this improves the chance of you starting a new business, launching a new product. This will help you start a new product line and will also resolve issues in marriage. People who are looking for second marriage, this can be a very good opportunity. Pilgrimage, visiting places of spiritual interest, starting an ashram, having a spiritual bent of mind will be the core theme of this transit. Make the best use of it. Taurus. In case of Taurus, Jupiter was on your ascendant from past 1 year. Now Jupiter is in the 2nd house and Jupiter is in Punarvasu, a very beautiful nakshatra that helps you re-establish financial security and peace in the family. Jupiter, being the 11th lord, when it comes in the 2nd house and it goes in Punarvasu, it brings back this stability, it restores the financial security and gives you a steady flow of income. It gives you good growth in finance. This will bring back the savings. So if you have depleted your savings for some reason, you might see that the savings are coming back. Your bank account is now holding more numbers. 2nd house is also Kutumbha Bhava, family. So the family disputes will be resolved while Jupiter is in the 2nd house. When you see Jupiter, a kind of a planet that expands, and Punarvasu being the nakshatra to bring people back, if you have a family member that is angry on you, or they are not talking and the relationships are cut off, Jupiter and Punarvasu can restore those lost relations, because this Jupiter has the potential to give you a very strong potential. This has the potential to give you a kind of a voice, empathy and kind of maturity that will heal the wounds that are right now prevailing in the family, maybe because of some financial tension, maybe because of the money not being given to somebody else. Sometimes happens that monetary sharing, inheritance can create family tensions. Jupiter in Punarvasu will resolve those issues. If you are into teaching, public speaking, if you are into wellness and healing, if you are into organic farming, if you are into herbs, or if you are into medical profession of any kind, this Jupiter will give you gain through food, gain through voice. So if you are a dubbing artist, if you are an actor, this can be a very good opportunity for you. On the other hand, Taurus as a zodiac sign is Venusian zodiac sign. So Jupiter in the 2nd house gives the opportunity for Taurus to become more Venusian, because Venus really depends on the available wealth. You want to buy a luxury product, you can only buy if you have money in your bank account. So Jupiter gives you that money, brings prosperity, and therefore the Venus can become Venus. So this gives you gain through luxury products, jewelry, artifacts, gold, and if you want to invest in these items, you can. This 2nd house is also about your worth. It's not about just money. If 1st house is you as an individual, Second house is the place of Ashtalakshmi. When Jupiter goes in Punarvasu, it brings back the blessings of Mata Mahalakshmi. It brings back your own true self, your worth. You feel better, you feel that you are confident, and your personal values becomes more ethical, and the dharma will prevail. Jupiter being the lord of the 8th house, when it goes in the second house, it also shows that through the guidance of your life partner, the advice of people around you, and sometimes because some secrets are revealed, you will be able to resolve much of your issues, considering that Jupiter also aspects the 6th house. Legal issues can also be resolved by this Jupiter. Now, in order to correct the natal Jupiter, you offer flower to Bhagwan Mahavishnu, chant Vishnu Sahasranamam. If that is too big, chant Vishnu Shodashanama Stotra, feed the Brahmins and the priests, donate food to cows, Gaumata, and if possible, pray before eating if your health permits early in the morning. Chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya will be a very potent way to manage Jupiter energies and take the blessings of Brihaspati Dev. Gemini. Definitely Jupiter is on your ascendant, and this is giving you a lot of potential. Jupiter is giving you a different kind of personality. It's a different kind of charisma. And Jupiter is here to expand your identity. It is expanding your vitality, your immunity, and it is majorly affecting your health. This is basically a very beautiful transit because in Punarvasu Nakshatra, Jupiter reinstates and restores your health, your wealth, your image in society. Jupiter is not only going to give you recognition in social circles, but because Jupiter rules your 7th and 10th lord, 10th houses, this is also going to affect your career, your image in society. And because it is Punarvasu, it can restart the stalled career growth, stalled relationship, positive energy coming your way. Say you are not getting married and you are trying so hard. Jupiter in Punarvasu, because Jupiter has an aspect on the 7th house, it can restart the marriage process. The proposals may come once again. If you are looking for remarriage, this is another yoga. This is the time when new beginnings can happen. Punarvasu can make you think at a very different tangent, at a very different potential, at a very different angle. This is going to give you a lot of wisdom, a lot of spirituality, and the sense of doing will come. That means you will become more and more responsible. See, this Jupiter has an aspect on the 5th house and also an aspect on the 9th house. And this is going to trigger through the 9th house, through the zodiac sign of Aquarius, association with learned people. It will bring back the lost fame, it will bring back the lost name, and it will make you more popular. And Jupiter transit on the 1st house is the best transit because it kind of expands every area of life. It is expanding you as a human being. You will be more open to changes and transformations. This is going to improve your relationship with your father, with mentors. If you have lost touch with your children, this can bring back the social connect. Although the connect may not be personal, physical, but it can be at least that you are now more on phone calls and video calls. So that connect is re-established, that gap is filled, and you feel more secured, and it's a very completing and fulfilling transit for you. The remedy will be to use more yellow color, chant Vishnu Sahasranamam, and chanting the Guru Bij mantra, Om Gurve Namaha. This is another mantra on Thursdays, but 11 malas, 11 into 108 times. If you have a weak Jupiter in your birth chart, then visiting a temple and offering water to the Shivalingam will be a very good remedy. Cancer Ascendant. For Cancer Ascendant, Jupiter will be in Punarvasu Nakshatra in the 12th house. 12th house is basically the house of inner healing. You know why? Because it is a place where you lose your consciousness. Either you would sleep and go to the subconscious realm, or you awaken and you become superconscious. 12th house gives you moksha, but it is also your feet that gives you blessings once you touch the feet of the elderly. It also helps you move around, so it's a house of motion also. It's a house of donation, because the loss, every loss is kind of donation, sometimes forced and sometimes unwilling. But when Jupiter goes in Punarvasu in that particular house, it awakens you spiritually and it aspects the 6th house, so it gives you a lot of inner healing. It is the best time to bring back good old days, good health, and remove the toxins from the body. So the first theme is detoxification. So if you follow Ayurvedic lifestyle, Sattvic lifestyle, eat right food and treat food as medicine, Jupiter will remove the toxins from your body. It will aid the ongoing process. And even if you are consuming any medicine, you should consult your doctor to regulate your diet in such a way that it helps aid the body gain back its strength. On the other hand, Jupiter is something that is religious, spiritual. 12th house is donation. So spiritual donation, charity work, religious donation, you doing yajna and havan, fire rituals, visiting ancient temples, doing pilgrimage to distant places are some of the ways by which Jupiter will flourish the spiritual awakening in your chart. It will help you expand spiritually. It will also release the old karmic baggage. 12th house is also the house of foreign travel, foreign settlement. 9th and 12th house are connected to you moving abroad, and that can happen when Jupiter is retrograding in Punarvasu. It will resolve visa issues, and if you want to come back to your own country, to your own native place, and if you want to resettle, this can create resettlement, and this will create opportunities for you to fulfill your dream. You will also become more intuitive during this time, and it will give you divine messages in the form of dreams, in the form of patterns. And for your ascendant Cancer, Jupiter becomes exalted. And the future journey of Jupiter is on the Karka Rashi. So definitely Jupiter wants to cleanse and clean the pathway so that you awaken into a bright future. If you want to sell off certain assets, if you want to distribute your wealth, if you want to dilute your shares, Jupiter will help you. Because Jupiter from the 12th house aspects 4th, 6th and 8th house. So this is the time to resolve and clear off debts. Financial debt will be cleared, which means new source of income will come. Potential increase in money will happen, but not for your own consumption, but to clear off the debt and to help you recover. Definitely not a time to seek profit, but a time to seek rehabilitation. Leo Ascendant. For you, Jupiter will be in a very, very strong and potential house, 11th house. And 11th house Jupiter will give you positive and influential contacts in your network. It is going to create a lot of travel. You will meet a lot of people. It will create associations, and that might be initiated by you. If you have lost touch with an old friend, an old associate, through social media, through the internet, you can get connected once again. You might feel nostalgic and you might call up on your old friends and This gives you a good association. It gives you a good friendship. 11th house is also the house of wish fulfillment. So for Leo, this is the time of wish fulfillment, and it can also change the tone of your wish. Say for example, you always desired to have a small cozy apartment, but now with the current timeline you are now desiring even bigger. So this is going to make your wish grand. It will redesign how you expect from life and in a positive way, and the financial network circle will also increase. People who are in business will greatly benefit from the Jupiter transit, considering that Jupiter aspects your 7th house, which has Rahu. With Ketu in the 1st, Saturn in the 8th, this Jupiter in the 11th house is a blessing. It gives you not only great benefits from everything, you will gain health, you will gain money, you will gain mentorship and guidance, but you will also get your own positive growth through association with learned and experienced people. And your experience, your learning will grow exponentially during this time. So grab this opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Chanting Vishnu Sahasranam on Thursday and doing Vishnu Pujan and Havan is a very good remedy with this Jupiter retrograde. It will resolve issues with your elder siblings. It will bring back the positive energy in marriage. It can ensure that you get to marry a right person in spite of Rahu in the 7th house. And if you have any issue related to childbirth, or you are facing any complication, a medical issue, you will get right people who will guide you to the right solution. So for you, Jupiter will really act like a guru. Virgo Ascendant. In case of Virgo Ascendant, Jupiter will be in the Punarvasu Nakshatra in the 10th house. With retrograde Jupiter, this can give you promotion chances. It can bring back the lost fame. It can help you become a leader. And if you were working hard and you were not getting the recognition and you were not getting the appreciation, this can happen now. This can also mean that if you were mentored by someone, you can go back to his organization. That means if you really appreciate somebody's mentorship, say your boss or supervisor, and you want to go to his project, his or her project, his or her company, this Jupiter will help you go there. This will give you stable growth and stable progress, support from higher authorities, and opportunities with foreign collaborations. This is going to give you a lot of success. Also, this helps you maybe build a new office, build a new real estate. Jupiter's aspecting the 2nd house and Jupiter aspecting the 6th house also ensures that your career gives you enough money so that you can clear off your debt. If you are having any health issue, if an elderly person having any health issue related to arthritis, liver, or swollen legs and joints, this Jupiter can help you recover from your health by giving you better medicine, better medical advices. So it's a very positive Jupiter, and you should use a lot of yellow flowers and put a chandan tika on your forehead, and this is the time to pray to Bhagwan Mahadev by chanting Om Namah Shivaya. Jupiter in the 10th house is very karmic in nature. It's your 4th and 7th lord in the 10th house. It also shows that you can start a new venture, new business, and for Vastu or astrology related thing, this is a perfect time. Libra. In case of Libra as an ascendant, Jupiter will be in your 9th house. Now, Jupiter is the lord of 9th house, but for Libra, which is the opposite or the flip of Aries, the Gemini becomes the 9th house, Sagittarius becomes the 3rd house. But for Kalpurush, Sagittarius is the 9th house, Gemini is the 3rd house. So they are exchanging their energies, and now Jupiter is in the 9th house. It restores dharma, it restores faith. And if because of the problems of life, if you are losing or if you are shaking, if you're unable to stand firm on your life, Jupiter will guide you and it will give you strong philosophical insight, strong faith, and you will be able to march, tear the problem, and you will shine bright. Jupiter in the 9th house in Punarvasu is like your Bhagyoday is happening. Once again, your fate is being reinstated. You are getting the blessing of Guru, mentors, guide, father figure. Father related trauma will be cured while Jupiter is in this particular nakshatra, provided your Jupiter in your horoscope is positive. You are also going to get opportunities from people who are abroad. You will get opportunities to travel abroad. This is also going to grow your personality, your power, your influence in society. If you are facing any legal matter, Jupiter will once for all give you solution. So this is a solution providing transit, a transit where you once again start believing in the destiny, start believing in God, higher power. You will feel that higher power while Jupiter is moving in this nakshatra. People who are connected with education sector, government sector, if you are in government school, if you are in practicing law, if you are in the field of publishing, if you are in the field of spirituality, Vastu, astrology, occult sciences, if you are into foreign travel, immigration, Jupiter retrograde in Punarvasu can help you bounce back and then give your 200% and you get positive returns from life. So don't hold back. This is the time to test the waters, and this is the time to take a little bit of calculated positive risk, and you will be rewarded in return. Now, when Jupiter is in the 9th house, you should go to Jupiter temple if possible. You should go to Mahadev temple, Vishnu temple, any temple. You should just visit a place of spiritual interest. Spend some time there and simply chant Hanuman Chalisa if you don't know anything else, but do some spiritual activity and you will see that you will be aligned with true faith and you will get the true blessings. Scorpio. For Scorpio ascendant, Jupiter will be in your 8th house in Punarvasu Nakshatra. Now, 8th house is about inheritance, insurance. 8th house is about sudden gain, sudden profit, sudden change, transformation. With Gemini, the air zodiac sign, the gain can be multifold. It can also create sudden change in the finances of your spouse, joint partnership, joint assets can be created. And if you have a stuck claim of insurance, you may get it cleared. If you have issues related to inheritance, that can also get cleared when Jupiter is retrograding in Punarvasu. Now, when Jupiter Punarvasu is also a kind of a transit, when your interest in astrology, occult, tantra will develop suddenly, and for people who are already in this field, it will grow exponentially. And for some, you might remember your siddhis, your kriyas that you have done in the past life. So it can also trigger a lot of past life events. So for you, PLR therapy, past life regression, can be a very good way of, or hypnotherapy can be a very good way of understanding the trauma and cleansing the psychological burden on you. Hidden talents may come into limelight. You might suddenly feel that you know something. There can be sudden shift in the energy that will take you to a different dimension. You might suddenly shift your career base also. After all, for Scorpio, it's your 5th lord and 2nd lord in the 8th house. Now, this 5th house lord in the 8th house can also trigger sudden speculative gains. This is not a stock trading advice, but astrologically this shows that yes, you might end up gaining some. This can also induce deep psychological healing. And because second lord is in 8th house, you and your spouse can have a joint financial asset. You can mitigate risk by coming together, building more partnership, bringing investment. So all that challenges that you're facing will end. Very soon, Mars will enter your first house of Scorpio and you will gain more strength. But remember, the moment Mars goes in the first house, Mars' 8th aspect will fall on Jupiter. So never ignore the guidance, never ignore your gut feeling or intuition. If you feel something can go wrong, there's a very high chance it can go wrong. And you should respect your boundaries, you should respect your inner feelings and desires. Also, if you get some occult guidance, astrological guidance, take it seriously. Take it as a kind of a guidance coming from a guru. Now, as a remedy, you should pray to Bhagwan Mahavishnu by chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya or chanting Vishnu Sahasranam. Sagittarius. Sagittarius will see Jupiter transit in Punarvasu Nakshatra in their 7th house, house of marriage, business. So this is going to revive and change the equation of marriage and business for a lot of people. People who are involved in the public business, people who are involved in astrology, teaching, vastu, people who are involved in wedding, people who are Punnets, you will see great boost in your career during this time. Your marriage prospect, relationship harmony, relationships, finding the life partner, that is going to improve and move to a positive direction. Your business partnerships will bring more profits. You can create, you will revive your business. You can revive your business that is dying, and now some possibilities will be created. Maybe a new product will be launched that will basically help you bounce back. And this is going to create great professional environment. This is going to create great equation with your spouse. Your career is going to go very positive because of this Sagittarius Jupiter transit. For Sagittarius, this 7th house transit, and because Jupiter is in the 7th house, 4th lord is in the 7th house, which means that if you have any real estate or house related issue, that will also be resolved by this Jupiter. Assets will be created, and throughout this Jupiter transit in Punarvasu Nakshatra, whenever moon is in Punarvasu, try to chant Om Shri Guruve Namaha 1008 times. Kuladevi Kuladevata mantra and Narayana Upasana Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya every Ekadashi. This is a very spiritual transit. Good time to launch a new product or launch a new business. This is a great time to expand your identity and business profile. It's a great time to basically meet new people, create new arrangement, create new association, joint ventures, partnerships, and you will see holistically you will grow into something very big. This Jupiter aspects 11th and 3rd house, so your wish fulfillment will also come true. And because this Jupiter has complete energy shift on the 11th house, because it's directly aspecting Sagittarius, you will also see personality growth, people giving you right advice and helping you bounce back. If you are unwell, you will get right medical guidance. If you have financial crisis, you will get right financial guidance. And this is a great time to consult a learned astrologer and do astrological remedies, because then the guru in form of a Jyotishi or a guru can change your life. After all, Punarvasu means coming back to your original shape in the best possible manner. It's a time to be a new and a better version of yourself. Capricorn. For Capricorn, Jupiter will be in the 6th house. This will help you win over your enemies. If you have any court issues, legal matters that you're facing, you will get relief. Punarvasu Jupiter will also help you recover from debt crisis and diseases. It helps you win over your enemies. You get to know more information about your competition and so you can plan your life in a better manner. This will help you improve your health, stamina. This will help you in better time management. This will help you bring more discipline in your life. So if somebody is telling you to do something in a certain manner, listen to that, because that may be good for you. If you're working in service-based industry, if you're working in education sector, you will see that you might be reinstated in your job, you might get a new job opportunity. If something is stuck for a very long time, that thing can improve while Jupiter is in the 6th house. Jupiter will aspect your 10th house also, as well as your 2nd house. So financial access is getting impacted by Jupiter, and therefore, and rest assured that Jupiter's blessing and the guidance coming your way will give you right financial advices, right career advices, and you will find yourself in good career opportunities. And if you take that opportunity, you will be successful. Overall, it's a very good transit. You should pray to Bhagwan Mahadev by chanting Om Namah Shivaya, and also chant Devi Suktam. Aquarius. Now for Aquarius, Jupiter will be in the 5th house. A 5th house Jupiter means education, learning. Jupiter is in Punarvasu, so it brings back the romance of life. You will feel more joy, more happiness. You will feel more connected with nature. You will learn few things that is helping you feel good. If you are a student, or if you are in the academics, if you are a teacher, this can be a wonderful time for you, because this will help you get success in the education. If you are looking for a certain kind of competitive examination and you want to prepare, if you want to learn the hardest of the subject, do it now. Creativity, creative self-expression, art, music, Shastra Sangeet, contemporary music, classical music, anything that is a lost art or language, you will be helping to recover that, revive that. And if you can help somebody continue with the tradition, revive their old traditions, well, you will see something beautiful coming your way. And that will also help you connect with your roots, earn money by investing in good places, become more creative, and sometimes this can be a positive gamble. Speculative gains will also happen in a planned way. Spiritual connection with children will also develop. If you're looking for health related, if you're facing a health related challenge and you want to recover from that so that you can conceive, this is a very good time for basically doing medical treatment for curing childbirth related matters. If your child is facing any issue, you will see that you will be able to guide them well. For people who are having digestive issues, liver related problems, you will be able to recover from that to a great extent. You will see medical help will come your way. Proper guidance, diets, planning will come your way. Yoga, pranayam, and focusing on the solar plexus chakra is a big remedy. This Jupiter will be aspecting your ascendant and 9th house. So it's the time to bring yourself alive. This is the time to become more active, and this is the time to flourish. Pisces. For Pisces ascendant, Jupiter will be in your 4th house. 4th house Jupiter will ensure that you have peaceful home environment. You get healed emotionally. You get good quality time at your home. If there is any real estate related matter that is troubling your mind, it gets resolved. Yes, old matters, old talks might resurface, but maybe that is the way you address those situations. This Jupiter in Punarvasu can also help you renovate your property. There can be a situation where you are doing vastu of your house. Maybe you have an old property, you get that property, now you have to renovate. So be ready for those expenses. You might also see the health of your mother figures in your life, elderly ladies like grandmother helping you, guiding you, and their health is also recovering. This is more like a comfortable transit because it wants you to shift your lifestyle. Fourth house is about comfort, peace, home environment, your close friends, inner stability, your intuitive power. And with Punarvasu, you are bouncing back. You will feel happy. So it's more like a rainbow transit for you. And what a beautiful way to counter the Sadhasati, Saturn's presence on your moon. This is a time when you should use turmeric water, pray to Tulsi, do Surya Namaskar, do things that make you happy. It's a time to heal your Anahata Chakra, heartfulness meditation. It's a time where if you do good for others, if you make others feel good, it's going to be a wonderful time for you. And when you are happy, your career will be happy. You will see that all the uncertainties are fading away, the losses are moving away, and you are now gaining things. And sometimes with what you have, you feel more happier, more content. And that makes you very full, silent, emotionally present. And this actually can be a wonderful time to think about the next chapter of life, the next phase of your life. And this will create a good platform on which you can stand and deliver. Don't waste this time. Use it for your own benefit.